Hey guys, so forgive the look, I just woke up not too long ago. Um, I wanted to make this video to share my story with you guys. My manifesting mentor has been posting a lot about sharing your transformational story and just spreading your light and trying to help others. And a lot of you guys know that my transformational story is overcoming my infertility. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know I've gotten a lot of comments and a lot of messages, especially with the PCOS side of it. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, and also hopefully one of you will be interested in my little giveaway. I really do think it could help you. So let's get into it. So I am almost 31. And my journey began when I was 13. I was standing in the kitchen and all of a sudden I heard this low, deep voice inside me that took over my entire body, tell me that it was going to be hard, if not impossible, for me to get pregnant. And I just remember like feeling like I was going to start shaking down to my core because I had never experienced, anything like this voice before. It was just something I just felt, and I can't explain it other than I felt it all the way deep inside. It was weird. It was a year later that I started getting symptoms of PCOS with the facial hair, the excess body hair, irregular cycles, horrible, sharp, excruciating cramps. I got all of it. And the doctors didn't really know what PCOS was at the time. I didn't know what it was at the time. And because I was a virgin, they didn't want to do any thorough exams and stuff. So basically they told me, well, you're not having sex, you're not doing anything, it's okay, you're just weird. So I was like, great. My mom didn't want to put me on birth control because she was like, oh, if Courtney's on birth control, she's going to go have sex. Little did she know I was terrified of getting an STD, so that was not going to happen. So I basically struggled for years and years and years with my PCOS, and it wasn't until I was 19 that I was officially diagnosed and PCOS was starting to be more of a heard of thing. They put me on metformin. I had the runs like crazy. I did not like it. I went on 2 types of fertility medicine for about 6 months each. During my first marriage, they did nothing for me at all, which looking back is a good thing. And finally, I was just so frustrated that I didn't give up, but I was like, I have to stop right now. Like, this is just, something is just not working, and it's meant to be, whatever. And it was actually very hard because I felt like I was giving up on my child at that time, is what it felt like. So years and years happened, and it ended up being 13 years. And I got with David. I still really wanted a family, but I'd given up on that because I was like, I'm going to be a flight attendant. I'm going to travel. I'm focusing on my backup plan. It's just what I have to do because a family for me is not going to happen unless I, get a good job and can adopt or something. So the first night David and I were together, he took me by the hand and he told me, he's like, if you end up getting pregnant, I just want you to know I'm not going to leave. I'm going to help you raise the kid. You don't have to worry about that with me. And it was very sweet, and it made me fall in love with him even more because at that point he really didn't know how badly that I really did want a child. So hearing that from somebody just melted my heart even more. But it took everything I had in me to not just burst out laughing in his face, because I was like, oh honey, if you even knew, like, I cannot get pregnant, like, this is impossible, like, just put it in me, let's go, like, nothing's gonna happen. And a few months later, I was sitting on the couch, he was gone, I was just like on my phone or watching TV or something, just random, just chilling out after work, after dinner, and the voice came to me again, and it told me, I'm almost out of time, I need to start trying because this is my very last chance. And I got scared, legit scared. And I was like, David and I have only been together for a couple of months, I don't know if I'm ready. I want to be a flight attendant. I've already kind of given up on having a family. Why is this happening now? And the voice kept saying, your last chance. This is it. This is it. I called my sister. I cried for I don't know how long. I told her, I said, I heard the voice again. I felt it. I don't know what to do. So I made the decision to go off birth control, and I went on several different vitamins, which I made a video about. Now, disclaimer, I don't know if that was the cure for PCOS and infertility, or if it just worked well with like my hormones and what I've got going on. But I mean, 13 years, fertility drugs, multiple guys, not ever getting pregnant, and then all of a sudden David with his magic juice and these vitamins, and I'm pregnant. So just putting it out there, these vitamins might be legit. So I'll try to find the video and link it below, and you guys can check that out. So yeah, like, let's see, I think we were together, it was like 3 or 4 months we were together, and then or 3 or 4 months of being off birth control, and we ended up getting pregnant, which was a total shock. And I wasn't even trying to get pregnant. I was using ovulation strips to test my cycles, to see when and if I was ovulating, to know when I was going to get my period, so that I was trying to keep track to see if I was regular without the birth control, if I could do it by myself, and if the vitamins were helping with that. I didn't think that I could get pregnant, obviously because of my history, and so, but at the same time, I wasn't ready to say I am infertile. No, I can't get pregnant. Like, I at least wanted the opportunity to try again, if that makes sense. Like, I needed to feel like a woman. I needed to be pregnant. I needed my little miracle here. And it was like a year and 2-ish weeks ago, something like that. I had gone to a Unitarian church where they were having an event. They were doing like henna tattoos and coloring pages and Play-Doh and tarot card reading and all of this stuff. And my friend read my cards, and then I noticed this woman, she had made a statue, and she was doing tarot card reading too, and she put this statue on her table. And I just started crying. Like, that statue just touched me so much. It was this statue right here. And I don't know if you could tell, the belly's deflated as my pregnancy progressed, but it looked like a pregnant woman. She didn't make a pregnant woman. She just made a woman, but it looked pregnant. And so I went, I had her read my cards, and she was like, you know, what's got you so emotional? Like, what's wrong? So I shared my story with her, and I said, I saw this statue that you made from across the room, and I said I was just drawn to it, and I needed to come talk to you. And she's like, well, if you like it that much, if it touched you that much, you can have it. She's like, it's made out of Play-Doh, it's not going to last long. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, I appreciate that. Like, I'll take it home, and I'll manifest with it. She's like, okay, that sounds good. And I did, and I made a video on it, which I don't know if I can find it or not, but if I can, I'll link that video below too. But this statue, just plus with the vitamins and David and everything, like, I really think this statue helped. Like I said, the belly deflated as my pregnancy progressed, and I kept it. I wanted to get rid of it after I got pregnant, but I was like, no, I'm going to keep it just to make sure the pregnancy is healthy and good, which it was up until the very end. And yeah, and I told David, I said, I really want to keep it as a memento. But he was like, no, you have to get rid of that thing. That thing is full of magic, and we can't have another kid. So I was like, okay. And like I said, a lot of you guys have reached out to me wanting to know how I got pregnant and how it was for me. And hearing you guys struggle just really touched me, because I know exactly what it feels like, you know, for years and years, going after treatment with pills and everything, and popping pills. You feel like an addict, and it's a nightmare. And so I wanted to share my story with you guys. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of hope that one day you might have your own little blessing. He's so cute, isn't he? I just love him so much. And I wanted to offer you guys in the comments below, share a little of your story and tell me that you want this, and I'll make a decision on who gets this. I will definitely ship it to you, and if I choose you, I will have you reach out to me and give me your address. But I firmly believe in manifesting, as you guys know. I firmly believe in the powers of the universe, and whether you call that God, the universe, goddess, Buddha, I don't care. Like, just reach out to who you can, what you can, and just don't be afraid to like try different things, because I honestly didn't know that manifesting was a thing years ago. I honestly would have never thought that a Play-Doh statue would help me get pregnant, but it did, and I'm so happy. This little guy is amazing, aren't you? Yeah, are you amazing? Tell everybody you're amazing. See, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. So I just want to help you guys any way I can. And I just felt like the need to share my story, because I know that my story can and has inspired people before. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I love you. I love you. Sorry, I get so distracted with him. But anyway, yeah, comment below, and hopefully one of you guys will be getting my little statue. Say bye, friends. Bye. Bye.